Doesn't get much better than this. Number 1 defending champ 5-0 Lakeville North against number 5 4-1 Lakeville South. Look at this. Johnny Shabazz taking it up the middle for a 59-yard touchdown. That's how you start it off if you're South. In the second quarter, an 18-yard pass to George Brecky.
Raja Nelson stopped short of a first down by Cade Aaronholz. Big play by the South defense. They played great tonight. Willie Bastier breaks off a 19-yard run for South. This Lakeville North defense not used to seeing this kind of action.
Made it a 14-0 lead early in the second quarter. Reed Patterson connects with George Brecky from 18 yards out, and South blew it open late. It's their first win over North in 11 tries dating to 2010.
Against them, Reed Patterson to George Brecky, 19-yard strike to make it 14-0 Cougars. Logan Freeberg would score, as we showed you earlier, to cut it with a nice run here. And then the next play would be Raja Nelson for 15 yards down to the 6. All of this sets up Freeberg to punch it in before the half to make it 14-6. But Lakeville South really played a great second half. Facing a third down, Landon Carter comes up with a sack. Cougars are forced to punt. 30 seconds in the half, Nelson sacked by Aaronholz, so it was 14-6 halftime. Here's the third quarter now. Hank English rips off a 19-yard gain, big first down, 4th and goal. Shabazz would score to make it 20-6. Fourth quarter, North facing 4th and 1 for the South 5. Nelson finds the end zone. North down 20-12. Riley Haglin runs for a 21-yard gain down to the 11. This is South now on the march trying to preserve this win. Haglin takes it in to make it 27-12. North trying to get back in it, but Nelson's pass is picked off. Ben Burke, the interim head coach at South. What a big win for you tonight, Mr. Burke. Final score, you see it on your screen. South wins 34-19.
I mean, we expected to win. We came in to win, and our offensive line did their job, and we dominated. We knew it. We were coming into it. We knew it. I mean, they haven't played a team with a winning record, and we played hard teams. They have a pretty easy schedule, so I mean, we're ready.
I mean, I thought we were the more physical team out there. I mean, we took it to them a lot, so I mean, it's just great to see. Yeah, it's nothing better. I mean, we come out every year, the same energy and everything, and it's just who's on top. We came on top this year.
First class program here they have at Lakeville North. I mean, they're excellent competition. They're great coaches, great people over here. It means a lot anytime this community gathers together to play football. We're super excited about the result. Football is a really challenging game, and we always tell them that the demands are really great. We're going to make them come in 6 days a week. We're going to make them lift every day, and that the rewards are great, and you're experiencing that right now.
Tonight against Rosemount, and the third champion leads 16-7. Rosemount makes a comeback with this 59-yard pass to Trevor Ambors for an easy touchdown. After that, defense was the difference for Champlin. In the last minute, Rosemount had a chance to tie it up, but you'll see what happens. Got to execute everything. And they weren't able to do it. Champlin Park 17-14 over the Irish.
The Fridley Tigers in white. Caleb Blaha to Michael Newald. Touchdown, and it's 7-0 Fridley. A little bit later, Christian Crockett on the receiving end. And it's 14-0 Fridley at this point as he takes it in for the touchdown against Mound. Mound Watonka's defense comes up with an interception here. Noah Lietzen with the interception, but it's too little and too late. Fridley winning tonight. They're now 6-0. Final score was 31-6. Nice run here for Nick Peterson heading up to Joe Marinero. Benilde playing a 5 o'clock game at Cooper, leading 6-0. Interception here by the Cooper Hawks to try to keep the game close. But in the end, it was all Red Knights. The sophomore running back, Camden Royal, 6-yard TD run. Benilde wins 35-0. They're now 6-0.
And averaging more than 35 points a game. Cardinals get the offense going early. Swing pass to Jordan Doe. On the opening drive, he has a great run after the catch. Picks up 24 yards deep into Falcons territory. That set up the first score, 4th and goal at the 1. Van Holzen forces his way in. Coon Rapids scores first. Defense has been big all season for the Cardinals, and they get a big takeaway on the next Armstrong possession. Breitbach chased by Jordan Nolan, throws on the run. Joseph Tarnu, great pick on the sidelines, sets Cardinals up with the short field. They take advantage. Van Holzen on the QB option, fakes a pitch, finds a lane to the end zone from 16 yards out. His second score of the game, Cardinals flying high up 14. Can't hold this offense down all night. 3rd and long, Breitbach finds Nick Barrett near the sticks. He shakes a tackle, and he takes it off down the sideline inside the Cardinals 30. Homecoming crowd getting something to cheer for midway through the second quarter. Breitbach airing it out to the right on 2nd and long. Jordan Lewis, great adjustment for the catch and the score. 14-7 at the half. Falcons able to carry some momentum into the third quarter. Breitbach with a big gain up the middle on their second play of the third quarter gets Armstrong into plus territory. And they just kept on pounding away on the ground. Breitbach finishes the drive with his second rushing touchdown of the night, diving for the stripe for the 8-yard score. Cardinals' 4th play of the half, Dante Barnes tracks down Van Holzen for the sack, and immediately you see Van Holzen favoring his shoulder and heading for the sidelines. He would not return. Falcons, meanwhile, were just hitting full stride. Talk about a hole. Korma goes off tackle to the right, and he takes off. Picks up 48 yards and is untouched until Tarnu tracks him down deep in Cardinal territory. Korma able to finish the drive as well. He sneaks his way up the middle from the 3. Armstrong takes their first lead. 3:37 left in the third. Cardinals trying to answer. 4th and 1 from the Armstrong 46. Jeebly buried in the backfield by a host of red jerseys. Falcons take over near midfield and they strike quickly. 3 plays later, Breitbach on play action finds Barrett behind the defense, down the sideline, a 38-yard pass play. 3rd score of the quarter for Armstrong. They lead 28-14 going to the 4th, and they add to it with some trickery. Cam Bauman takes the pitch, then throws to a wide-open Jordan Lewis. Lewis has his second receiving score of the game. Armstrong 35 unanswered. Cardinals get one back late. David Jeebly from the 8, but that just makes it look better on paper.
And Mounds View coming up big. 31-yard pass right here. Cole Stenstrom to Colin Hotia, and this gets them down inside the 15, and then Stenstrom will run it in for a touchdown. Watch this touchdown run against the Raiders coming up right here. It is a wild scramble. He cannot find anybody open. He takes, it looks like Fran Tarkenton. Then he cuts it up for the touchdown to put Mounds View ahead, and guess what? That would be really all they need. Tonight, Mounds View beats Cretin 14-6. Tonight, they hosted Breck, and this is John Patros on a 17-yard run for St. Agnes. That would lead to a run by Isaac Schmidt into the end zone to put St. Agnes ahead at this point. A little bit later, St. Agnes would tackle the punter and result in a turnover. The Breck Mustangs came in undefeated at 5-0, but tonight, St. Agnes with a big win, or an early lead. KJ Moore takes off the handoff and scores the touchdown for the Raptors to give them a 7-0 lead. They were in the red zone again on this play, but Isaiah Walters with a big interception for Woodbury. Woodbury rallied to win this game. Final tonight, the Royals win 21-10.
Looking to take care of business on their home field. Minnetonka deep in Trojans territory, but quarterback Joe Gendro sacked by Joe Dembro and friends. And Wayzata gets the key stop. Caps a nice drive. Christian Vassar leaps into the end zone. Give the Trojans the lead for good at 7-3 after 1. Second quarter, Wayzata's defense swarming again. Cole Brown, the first of many to arrive, and the Skippers no chance on that play. Then the offense starts to heat up. Tom Schmidt finds tight end Luke Bodine. He is off to the races. It's a 69-yard gain down to the 7-yard line, sets up a field goal, and it's 10-3 Trojans. Their defense continues to shine. Matt Schmidt steps in for the interception, and this halts another Minnetonka drive. And it sets up a 16-yard touchdown run by Vassar. The Trojans start to wear Minnetonka down at 17-3 Wayzata at the half. After this score, they go on to win it 38-3 to improve to 6-0.
38-3. Thomas Schmidt to Jake Wildermuth. Touchdown strike, 8 yards to put Wayzata up 24-3. A little bit later, Christian Vassar on a 16-yard touchdown run. The Trojans are 6-0. They win 38-3. Here's Edina. George Sandvin connects with Hamza Malim for a huge gain. That would lead to Jonathan Bunce barreling in for the touchdown to tie the game at 14. Bunce took the team on his back in the fourth quarter, scores the game winner right here. And yes, Edina upsets Eden Prairie 21-14. They're off to a really good start. Now 5-1 on the season. They beat Anoka tonight at home. The Deeswin Cooper with a touchdown run here. A little bit later, Cooper again would score for the Eagles. And then Krzysztof Kolakowski to Sam Quick on the touchdown strike. And it's all Totino-Grace as they win at home tonight over Anoka, and they will get Champlin Park next Friday night. A blocked punt, partially blocked. That's all you really need, right? And Zeke Cosby with the return off the block by Alex Nelson. It would set up Hutch for their first score. Russell Corrigan would take it in from a yard out. Delano runs a flea flicker. This is Adam Brown, Max Otto, and the receiver is Trey Longstreet. Nice play here in the second quarter. Delano's Robbie Knight would score a touchdown to cut it to 14-6, but Hutch wins as we go to the scoreboard. They are now 6-0. Hosting SMB tonight, how about this throw? Jalen Suggs to Savion Robinson. That is a strong arm. Touchdown to make it 12-0, and it's a big win tonight for SMB as they beat Richfield. And we will be Matamidi taking on Tartan tonight. Jalen Washington, touchdown run for the Titans to make it 28-7. Next series, Brandon Lockhart pitches the ball, ends up catching the pass off a double reverse. Nice play there. 35-7 Tartan. They go on to win 41-14. They're undefeated at 6-0. Spring Lake Park, when we got there, they were leading North St. Paul 34-0. And then we saw the Panthers go up 41-zip. Henry Dennis goes 50 yards off the option for the touchdown. Nice play there. And then a little bit later, Aaron Payne will go 61 yards. They run the option to perfection at Spring Lake Park. That's what they're known for. That and their toughness. Big win for the Spring Lake Park Panthers, 48-0 final.
Bemidji looking to move to 6-0 against Big Lake, and this one was over from the word go. After a surgical first drive, James Williams takes it in to make it 7-0. And after a Noah Leffelman touchdown, Big Lake punting, or at least they were trying to, recovered for a touchdown. They posed for the camera up 21-zip. In the second quarter, more of the same. Jaden Clyde fights off the would-be tacklers, spins into the end zone from 10 yards out. And with a 27-point lead, they go to the air. Brett Theraldson hits Colton Jensen, lowers his shoulder and makes it in. Bemidji cruises in this one. They take it 66-0 over Big Lake. Turnovers the story early until the second quarter. Quarterback Nate Staling calls his own number. He trucks over a defender and finds his way into the end zone as the Warriors go up 8-0. Right before halftime, a swarm of Warriors make the tackle on this play and the ball pops out. Brainerd recovers and would take the ball over. Staling doing his own thing again. The sophomore quarterback gets his second score on the ground, and the Warriors are up 12-8 at the half. In the fourth quarter, Warriors trying to close this game out. They do so with their defense. Jacob Dreitz with the scoop and the score for the touchdown. The Warriors are victorious on their homecoming matchup as the fireworks go off after the game. They win 30-26. Brainerd comes out on top.